Today I have my winter formal dance. So I thought it would be a fun time to do a little get ready with me. And before you say anything, yes, I know what my hair looks like. It has been braided all day and it was very windy today. I went out to a few craft fairs with my grandma and my mom, so yeah, my hair's a little bit of a mess at the moment. So it is currently about 3:20, so it isn't gonna take me that much time to get ready. So mom and I are gonna go do my hair real quick, and I will come back up to get dressed and do my makeup. Okay, everybody, I just got my hair done, and that's kind of what it looks like. So now I'm gonna start doing my makeup, but before I can even do that, I need to get off the last of my mascara that I had on earlier today. And just clean the rest of my face up a little bit. All right, and then I'll just use it as a kind of cleanup wipe for a little bit later. So first thing I need, just gonna kind of let my face dry a little bit because it's a little wet from the makeup wipe. So first I need my eyebrow stuff. And while I search for that, I'm just gonna set out the rest of my products. That, and I need that and this. Alright, so first off, got stuff all over my shirt already. So for my brows, I'm using this Unbelievable in the shade Warm Brunette by L'Oreal Paris. It's the gel, and honestly, I love it a lot. It's like the best. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of that on and then spread it around with my double-sided spoolie / angle brush. I'm gonna use the angular brush to just get a little bit of a shape going to darken my eyebrows. And then run them through a little bit with the spoolie just to make sure any excess gel is just mixed around. And then do the same to the other side. Perfect. Alright, so there's that. Next I'm gonna do eyeshadow. And I just bought this palette. It's Oh, and some of the black is chipped off. That's lovely. So I'm using this Wet n Wild Color Icon palette. Doesn't exactly say much else, so let's just try and open this up if I can. Don't know why this is so difficult to open. Just shake all that excess off of the rest of everything else. Actually, we'll just get a small makeup wipe and just wipe off the edges of everything. And so a lot of these shades look honestly pretty nice. So I might honestly have to use this palette in the future, more often in the future. But first off, I need my brush. Which very truthfully needs to be cleaned, but honestly, whatever. So I'm going, and it's also a Wet n Wild brush. Funny. So I'm gonna take this dark green color that matches my dress. Ooh, and that is flying. Just gonna put some on the outer corners of my eye. Ooh, that's really nice. I'm just gonna try and drag some of that pigment into like my crease a little bit. Oh, this has a lot of fallout. That makes sense. I didn't tap the brush off, but I mean, like, honestly, not half bad. All right. So, just gonna drag a little bit of that dark green under my eyebrows, but I'm gonna use a different brush for that. Use my tiny little angled brush. Just gonna drag a little bit of that under the eye. Looks really good. All right, gonna take that extra brush and just wipe, or the extra wipe I had from earlier, and just wipe off all that fallout. So glad I decided to do eye makeup first. Alright. Just make that eyeshadow a little bit more rounded a little bit, and then wipe some of it off on the inner portion of my lid. Just a little bit. And then gonna take that other brush and with a little bit of a mix of kind of like the almost champagne looking shade and that very glittery shade right next to it. Just gonna put that on the inner portion of my lid. Alright. I think that looks pretty good. I say let's do the other eye real quick and then move on. Alright, so the eyeshadow is all done. So next I'm gonna do my eyeliner, which is right here, W7 liquid liner in black. Just try and wipe off all the big clumps of eyeliner, and then just gonna draw. Okay, so those wings turned out terrible because my eyeliner does not really want to work right now, but that's fine. So hopefully my mascara can hide that a little bit. So I have Lash Sensation by Maybelline. All right, that is all done. So the last few things I need should hopefully just be very speedy. I'm gonna put on a little bit of my e.l.f. concealer real quick. Get it in my hair, which was lovely. That's exactly what I need right now. Because my hair doesn't want to stay out of my face. Just a little bit right there, and down my nose. This is just for a little spot treatment on a few kind of sort of pimples, and then beat it in with a beauty blender. trying not to mess up my under eye makeup. Just a tiny little bit on my forehead. If my hair would just get out of the way. And then I'm gonna put on my Bare Minerals powder foundation just to set everything down. And to cover the rest of my face because I know that I sweat very quickly and very easily. I am a very, very warm-blooded person. So, and I've found that most of my liquid foundations are just like very not good at both matching my skin tone and just excuse me, also just not very good at particularly setting or mattifying anytime I try and set it. Now granted, I know some of you might say, well, why don't you just bake your face down? My setting powder is not very good at being used for baking. It's mostly just good for setting. Plus, I don't really know how to properly bake that well as far as makeup is concerned. I am very good at actually baking cakes and stuff, but for the life of me, I cannot set, well, I cannot, well, I can set, but I can't bake my face makeup wise. So let me just make sure I get the rest of my forehead and the side of my face. And then that is all done. Where in the world did I put, there we go, the lid. And then I'm just gonna put on a little bit of my e.l.f. Putty Blush. Just on the apples of my cheeks. Oh, there's just a little bit of foundation, powder foundation at the bridge of my nose that was just not brushed out all of the way. All right. And just a little bit of that. And just a little bit of that. All right, and then I'm just gonna put on a little highlighter. Actually, I'm gonna use my makeup wipe and just kind of wipe off the product that's on my fingers, just so that I don't get blush or powder or anything else that I might have wiped off on my hands on any of my sink or anything. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of highlighter on. And then just a little bit of this gold highlighter in my inner corners. And then I'm just going to brush my teeth again one more time before I put on my lipstick. All right. And then finally, my lipstick. I'm using this kind of, I might be turn it towards the light and you can see it more. It's kind of like this reddish brown color. So it looks something like that. Very nice. And then, this might sound very stupid, but I wanted to try it. I'm going to put a little bit of this gold sparkly lip gloss just kind of over that to give it a little extra sparkle. All right, and then I'm just going to use the makeup wipe and kind of just wipe off that excess red, that brown gloss lipstick that kind of wiped off on that gloss. And then I will take these two lipsticks, well, the one's a lipstick, the other's a lip gloss, and stick them in my purse so that after I'm done eating with my date, then I can reapply, because we're gonna have Mexican and I can tell that's already gonna need to be an occasion where I have to pack my lip gloss. So I am all done with my makeup. I'm just going to set it in place real quick with my e.l.f. setting spray. And just fan, wait for that to dry, and then I will put my glasses back on, but probably not after I put on my dress, and then I'll get my accessories on, so be right back. Okay guys, so I forgot to film this before I went out to dinner, so I'm in the restroom right now. So here's what I look like. Here's the dress, my shoes, and then my makeup, and then my accessories. I have these two rings and this ring, which comes as a set. I have another one on my phone, which I can't really show you right now. I have these earrings, this necklace, and this headband. And then of course my glasses, but that's just normal. And so we still have like a lot of time before we have to go to the dance, so we're probably just gonna chill here, me and my date, and then I don't know, like head to the dance. So I think that's the end of the video, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment and subscribe, click the little bell icon, and I'll see you next time.